So we have some big news as a big trade just went down just moments ago. The Atlanta Braves have acquired left-hander Chris Sale from the Boston Red Sox. Part of an article from Bleacher Report says the Red Sox agreed to a trade for pitcher Chris Sale to the Atlanta Braves on Saturday in exchange for middle infielder Vaughn Grissom. The Red Sox are also sending cash Atlanta's way to help subsidize the Chris Sale contract that is still on the books for him. Again, Chris Sale, he signed a massive contract with the Red Sox back in 2020 for 5 years, $145 million. And it has not been the most favorable outcome for the Sox and Sale during his time in Boston the past, 4 or 5 years. I mean, he has been irrelevant for the past 2 seasons. He has been MIA, he has been hurt. Boston fans are not happy, and I sympathize with him in a lot of different ways because the Tigers, have made dumb contracts as well, aka Javier Baez. But, aside from that, Chris Sale has not showed up in a Boston uniform ever since the 2020 World Series. The 2018 World Series, my apologies. But aside from that, he has not been a guy they could count on for the past couple of years. If you look at the stats, right? His last All-Star season was that World Championship season of 2018. That season, 158 innings pitched. He was 12-4. He had an ERA of 2.11. A fantastic ERA that season. He had 237 strikeouts. The previous season in 2017, he was fantastic, coming in second in Cy Young voting and 9th in MVP, had a FIP of 2.45, again leading the MLB that season, and was a workhorse, leading MLB starting pitchers in innings pitched. So the heydays for Chris Sale are long gone. This is a salary dump for the Red Sox. If I'm a Braves fan, it's a depth move for the Braves. Yes, it looks good on paper. We got the former All-Star, blah, blah, blah. But this guy has not been relevant. The past 2 seasons, he's only pitched in 150 innings. Seriously, 151 innings the past 3 seasons. That has been awful. Atlanta was a team and a city that he did not want to go to when he signed the contract 5 years ago. You know what? He realized Boston didn't work out at the end. The money is a big factor in this deal. The Red Sox are paying 17 of the remaining $27.5 million on his contract for 2024. Next year is a club option that is set at $20 million. So the Braves, we'll see if they pick it up. I highly doubt it, but this will be his last year, probably in the bigs. Now, speaking of the Sox, like I said, 2 years, $38.5 million for Lucas Giolito. I like this move. Giolito's a guy that I wanted the Tigers to go after. He's a guy where he could be an innings eater. I like that move for Boston. Again, this is probably why they traded Chris Sale, because they just signed Giolito. They don't need Sale, really. They're trying to free up money, which makes total sense. Now, IKF, he signed a 2-year, $15 million deal with the Blue Jays. And the Blue Jays signed Kevin Kiermaier to a 1-year, $10.5 million deal, re-signed him. I know his offense has not been there. The defense is okay. IKF, I'm surprised he got 2 years, to be honest, at $15 million. That's a little shocking to me. And then you got Mitch Garver. He signed a 2-year, $24 million deal with the Seattle Mariners. Frankie Montas just signed a deal with the Cincinnati Reds. That amount in years is currently unknown. That was per John Heyman, so of course it's vague as hell. Those are some deals that have transpired the past couple of days and couple of weeks. But again, I did not cover this, and I apologize, but Yamamoto, he signed the largest contract ever given to an MLB pitcher with the LA Dodgers. He is getting paid big bucks. This happened back on December the 21st. Reported by Jeff Passan, the LA Dodgers gave Yamamoto 12 years, $325 million. That is just a mere $1 million more than Garrett Cole's contract with the New York Yankees. Furthermore, the Dodgers will pay an additional $50 million in posting fee to get him to come over from Japan, and the total payout of 12 years, $375 million, including the posting fee and everything else that's involved in that deal. So $375 million for one guy who has not thrown a pitch in the major leagues whatsoever. I like him, I do. It's a very high risk, a very, very, very high risk. The Mets matched the offer, that's what the reports were. Same thing, 12 years, $325 million. The Yankees were around $300 million as well. I do not think they went to 325 at all, but that were the reports. And, Yamamoto chose LA, whether it was because of Ohtani or because of the weather or because of the money. Who knows? Who really knows? He said he didn't choose it for Ohtani, but I think he really did. I mean, again, who wouldn't want to play with the Dodger organization? The Dodger organization have shown they can win more so than the Yankees and the Mets these past couple of years, regardless of the 2020 Mickey Mouse World Series championship. I would go to the Dodgers if I were him. I would not want to go to the Yankees necessarily. Not saying they're not a great franchise, because they are. Yeah, 27 rings, whatever, that's old news. The Mets have not shown anything. Break down the contract. It's 12 years, $325, $50 million signing bonus, and no deferrals. That's the key for this one. That was according to Bob Nightingale. And no deferrals is big. So maybe that Ohtani contract did help the Dodgers, become more financially flexible, because they got Yamamoto as a result. You're paying Ohtani $2 million for the next 10 years. Then you got to pay this guy, whatever, 30-something million bucks a year for the next 12. So that gives you a lot of flexibility. You're saving a crap ton of money with the Ohtani deal, and you got Yamamoto as a result, and you got Tyler Glasnow. It's all working out for the Dodgers right now. If you look at Yamamoto, accomplishments in Japan, 2020 in the Japan Olympics, he allowed 2 runs, 2 walks, with 18 strikeouts in 11 1/3 innings pitched over 2 starts, helping the country get the gold. During the WBC, a 2.45 ERA, 12 strikeouts, 7 1/3 innings over 2 appearances. He was really great in the WBC, again winning another championship for Japan. And again, he carried that success over into the regular NPB season. He led the league in 9 different pitching categories in ERA, WHIP, strikeouts, FIP, and WAR. It's fantastic what he's done in Japan, and he's looking to do the same thing in LA. I think he will. I really do. Am I surprised he went to LA? No. No, I'm not. But I am surprised that the Yankees did not get him. I mean, it was the Dodgers, it was the Yankees, it was the Mets. There was no mystery team. The Braves were not in it. The Cubs were not in it. All these mystery teams, the Mariners, they weren't. I hate when they say the Mariners because of Ichiro. They got one Japanese player. Okay, yeah, they have a couple other pitchers. They had one Japanese guy who was really good. And all of a sudden they think that they're going to get every Japanese guy that comes. No, they are not rumored in this. They were never. I do not like when you throw in the Mariners just because they had Ichiro, for God's sakes. That means nothing. That honestly means nothing. I mean, what? Just because, the Pirates had Roberto Clemente, does that mean they're going to get every superstar coming out of Puerto Rico? No. So I hate when they do that with the rumors. Oh, the Mariners. No, the Mariners are not in it. The Mariners are in a weird spot. They want to spend money. They don't want to spend money. What they're doing, I don't know. I really don't know. But Yamamoto, Dodgers, will they get knocked out of the first round by some BS wildcard team, like the San Diego Padres or something? Who knows? I don't know. So we'll see what happens with Yamamoto and Ohtani over in Chavez Ravine. And that's really all I got. A quick video. Please like, please comment, and subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts. I appreciate it, guys. And as always, I'll catch you later.